It is Rick Serra, and it's time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. Friday night. It is late time, and I see quite a few of you there already. That is excellent. Thank you. I have Bud. The ceremony's about to begin. We got Maria G. and Dr. Nirmal Shaili Cowan from all the way down to Australia. AJ Vintage. And Jennifer Dyer, descendant to the absurd, or Andrew. Don't worry, I still drink beer. Mike Clemens, Nos from Alberta, Canada. Laura M. Happy Friday back at you, Laura. And yes, beer. Corona Extra again. I have my leather underwear on. And it has a fully padded gusset. And at the end of the show, I'm going to have a little contest to see who gets to receive my worn leather underwear with gusset.
Oh.
I've been wearing it all week.
Hello, everyone.
Just for this moment.
Mike is from Kentucky.
Mike Bertrand, you might want to run back.
I'm glad
Welcome.
You came back, Keely.
Keely Rogers. It's been a long time, Keely. Good to see you.
Swanson Bronson Johnson.
And
AJ,
Nancy
Dalton,
Santa Maria Latica.
Maria G. Jennifer Dreyer. Pink.
We're on gussets in 43 seconds, so I'm glad you timed it. So,
Jimmy Rick. Laura.
I'm happy to see all of you here. I hope that a Dan Bell t-shirt gets delivered quickly to Jimmy Rick. Jimmy has been into getting shirts this week. He's building up his apparel collection. Ty Summers, you were only an hour away
when we
were in Tennessee. I did not finish the video.
Well, you got a very late start.
I am so sorry.
But he did get a very late start. He had to get up early and do a job for Jen.
And there have been other things in the way. I'm glad I got one done. I wanted to get the other done. So it looks like Saturday release. So watch for that. And I'll probably make a premiere out of it.
Say me.
So we can have a little chance to chat in the chat room while you're getting to watch the video. And it's a travelogue with a couple little funny things mixed in here and there. It's not a laugh out loud comedy video for me this time, but I think you'll enjoy seeing some different places. I felt like I was stalking you. We might have passed each other on 81. Yeah, well, no problem. You could have somehow reached out and touched me. So tonight, because of timing, really, we have a little bit of a mukbang going on here.
No, it's not going to be mukbang. He's going to be eating, but he's going to be
nice and neat.
Partying with river guides. What are river guides? Yeah, Big Bite, he takes the whole thing at once.
That was like people who do rafting trips and such.
Oh. Hi, Nancy. Well, that's what Rick just said, so he was correct. We are babysitting for about a week.
And we had another issue that gives me stress.
We have 4 dogs, a cat, and an aquarium.
and an aquarium of fish. And what happened? I
Uh,
put the dogs out for a little while. I came back. What do I find? Unfortunately, I find that two of the dogs are missing.
Yay, Pink.
Who's Tim? How you doing, Tim? And Pink Harlequin, you got your vaccination. Good
Spider
for you.
Salt.
Spider Salt, good to see you on. And it is Sushi. Dalton, hello. Third Martian. So, Mr. Doggy Dog.
Finish the story. We found them.
Yeah, we found them a block away in the direction we didn't think they went. So Darlene thinks she knows how they escaped because they were inside of a fenced yard. I don't think I'll eat this one in front of you all. Look at all this. It looks like some kind of a... Ugh, it's an alien coming out.
Put it in your mouth. That's good.
Mm.
Don't talk with your mouth full. It's wormy.
It was a little frog. Just kidding. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be eel. It's quite a bit of eel sticking out of there. It's not wormy in a sushi roll. Wormy is inside. He loves to eat the sushi after I put it into my digestive tract. Now, I would like you all to consider thinking in prayer for Raven and her family, her husband, her mom. They've been going through a very tough time. Hi, Tanya, in Norway. So Raven, who is in the room, she sent us a little note. I'm not going into all the details, obviously, for personal issues, not wanting to reveal that. But she really does need some prayers, and she would greatly appreciate any of you who would think of her in prayer. Send good vibes, whatever is your style. Ravin. Very nice lady who's been here in the chat room for a while. So thank you all in advance for sending love and prayers to her.
Brendan.
I have a friend in
Bye.
Florida who's sadly been very, very somber. One of his best friends in life since he was a kid. Well, I'm afraid the man is ready to go to heaven, I will assume. He is succumbing to pancreatic cancer. Gave it a big fight for a long time. He was my friend's gym buddy. They did a lot of things together, fishing, etc.
Jim.
Not Jim.
Just say M.
M, a friend. And I don't know why I said Jim. So he unfortunately is very, very close to the end, in hospice at home. I've been praying for him and his
That's
family
tough to me, Rick.
and all that love him. And my friend. And the person suffering's name is Dennis. So if you could put Dennis in your prayers, Dennis of Florida,
Gary
who-
Baba Booey. Pamela.
about to go to heaven
Meat Puppet.
when he's ready. And thank God for hospice. And I'm sorry, Muffin, her father-in-law passed today.
Oh, I'm so
Very
sorry.
sorry. You know, this is the part of life we all know is there. We try to put it out of our mind that we are beings with limited time of life. You don't know when it's going to happen. So remember to live each day full of joy, happiness. Love the day because you don't know if it's your last. You don't know what'll happen to you. Every day is precious. We all should remind ourselves of that. Life is precious. How did we get so lucky to live and at least know what it is to feel life, to feel air in our lungs? So, and Paul, that's very good. No problem. And Eric, thank you. TGIF Rickles. Something weighing on my mind for a couple of weeks now. And I guess I'm going to let it continue, but I'll put it in general. I'm not getting the love from YouTube that I deserve, I think. And if it continues to go the way it is, I'll be making some suggestions. For the time being, I'm just going to say that I hope that something would change, but it doesn't look like the YouTube people and the machine are going to do anything differently than they've been doing.
Just give it a chance. Hopefully they will.
Joe and Melissa, yeah, I'm afraid it's that or at least 50. So that hurts me because I know some people here will feel that, they give out of the heart to us and we thank you. And it's like, well, why do I want to do this? Because half of it's going to go to YouTube. They already were getting 33%.
We might do that third Martian, but we want to give them a chance.
So we're ready to do it. Thank you, Eric Charlie. And I'm sorry I didn't notice you in your first time you gave. I saw that and I don't know why my mind went blank. You did say TGIF Rickles from Eric J. In IA, I guess that's Indiana. Get a Streamlabs account.
I'm sorry, Christopher Grimm.
If you could send
I
me
hope
a
you're
note.
getting help.
AJ, I don't know what this is, but, rick.adr@aol.com. I'm not doing OnlyFans. One thing I might consider is telling you guys if you'd like to give
It's a personal account.
to,
Hey, Brendan's mom, Pam.
if you want to be like one member of my fans who gave a little too much, if you were to give a little bit more, but not way too much, but want to make sure I get the lion's share, we'd give you that information. But Patreon, I don't know how I could do it. All I could do would be to maybe put this on Patreon and it no longer, and you'd have to pay to watch the show. And there's some people who can't pay a penny. And then there's others who are able to give a little. And then some have given quite amounts that are surprisingly large, especially in my channel's world. But that's weighing on me. And
Christopher, I hope you're getting some help. If you have any type of insurance, it should help cover that.
I'm sorry, Christopher Grimm?
Yeah. He was in the accident a couple weeks ago.
Right,
and
right.
He's having like PTSD.
Right.
Because of it. So he needs to get some
Yeah,
help.
no wonder. Traumatic event. I've been in a couple of car crashes. They're always traumatic. And if they're not physically traumatic, they're financially traumatic at a minimum. So, what happened here? I just saw someone else needs a prayer. Oh, well, I miss it. So, I don't want to be a bummer, but that bummed me out. So getting back to just everything else in life, I'm still healthy, happy, and lucky to be alive, and lucky to be able to have people like you who enjoy our entertainment. So I'm a pretty lucky guy. And yeah, Ty, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I know that not everybody has the same beliefs, and that's personal choice.
Very good.
Wow. We have this restaurant near us, and their sushi is just exquisite. It's called China Delight in Kearney, Maryland. So I don't know who's maybe a little bit local, but if you happen to be somewhere in this region and you're hungry, stop there. It's only carry out. So they ask you to phone in your orders,
Thanks, Swanson, Bronson, Johnson.
but they have not opened up their restaurant.
I don't think they will.
And I think that at this point they may not be doing that. And maybe they just find that this is a little better because, to be honest, they never had a large number of people who ate in their restaurant, although it was certainly nice enough. I have eaten in there. My wife and I have been there multiple times. Yes, Paul, what's up?
You just said Rick.
Okay. Hi, Denise Figueroa. Christopher says, so glad I don't live out west. It's so hot out there. I have friends out in Washington State, and they're doing okay in the heat. Well, that's good, but yes, I agree 100%. My gosh, it's so hot out there. We're used to a hot July. Now let's see what happens in August, because August usually it cools off a bit, especially in the evenings. So that unfortunately...
Turtle Truck 16, are you new to the chat?
Scott Bagley. Yeah, we're doing fine. Mom is great. Dealing with my miracle issues so I can
Betty D.
use well wishes. No problem, Scott. God bless you and your family. We're also holding up Raven, also here in the room, and her family. I put up my friend M and his buddy Dennis, who's dying of pancreatic cancer and is in hospice care now.
Joey and Melissa were in Vegas, and every day was over 100.
Yes, yes. And it's been a heat index over 100, but not a reality over 100 here. And, you know, the fires in not just California, but up into Washington State and Oregon, rather. We got a lot of stuff going on, folks. The environment is not liking it. It finally is letting us know. Maybe those scientists knew what they were saying. Everybody wanted to bemoan what they said. I did, yeah. But I mean, look what the hell's going on. And this is the kind of thing that we were told was going to happen. Now there's a new wrench. The moon is starting to wobble differently, which they predict will cause there to be higher tides. And with a rising sea level, people living on the shores are going to have to be ready for more flooding, more regular flooding on the shores.
In Europe, Alberta, Canada, everybody is stay at home because the smoke and air quality is too dangerous right now. Shailene's in lockdown.
And then we have the Delta variant, COVID Delta variant. Now you know that COVID's a virus, right? And do you know that viruses mutate over time? So that's where the name variant keeps coming from. And unfortunately, I've seen a couple stories in the news about people who have a loved one who's died or is dying or almost near death in the hospital, and it's this new variant, and it's because these people all didn't get vaccinated. But like I said, and some people misunderstood it, if you're not vaccinated, your choice, I understand, but you need to then still be diligent about all the things we had to do during the shutdown when all of us weren't protected. We all needed to wear those ugly masks, including your nose. Yes, I know. When you were close to people, when you're indoors, wash your face, wash your hand. What do you want, my tomato? You want my tomato? It's a nice little tomato. It's not a potato, but it rhymes with potato, but it's called a tomato. Oh, good, Ty. Fashionable masks. But the bottom line is, if you're not vaccinated, and that is cool, I don't have any judgment against you. You need to protect yourself against this damn variant. Don't get exposed to somebody because you're letting your guard down. I know. And I know, and Paul, you're not a bad person. I never said that to anybody. But Paul, you better protect yourself against someone else who may be infected with COVID and or this variant. Okay. That's the end of it. I don't want to say any more. I'm not trying to start a big argument here. Protect yourselves.
That's right, Todd.
That's why I got the vaccination. That was my idea of protecting myself. The other is no vaccination, but you continue to wear masks, etc. Maybe the face shield too.
Well, good for you, Mike.
What's up with Mike?
He wears condoms when he goes out just to be safe.
Mike, it's not just that spot down there. And I didn't know you breathed air through your penis. But maybe you do. Your snorkel. You do the underwater backstroke and you put up the periscope,
well,
aka your wing wang, and it inhales air. Mike, you're a special person.
Your wing wang breathes air?
Danielle Redmond, thank you so much. How are you today? You're amazing. I'm not as amazing. But thank you. I love you. So I was with Dan Bell and Cochise Brooks last night, and we recorded a new podcast, and it was a good one. It was a pretty funny one. We had a good time. I'm not sure if you're aware, the Patreon subscribers in the room, but you have a new podcast.
His name's Josh. He must be working.
It was number 190. Finally, we're almost ready to hit 200 podcasts. Scott, who is Ava? Hi, Ava.
Granddaughter.
Oh, your granddaughter. Ava, how are you? Live long and prosper.
Joey and Melissa has already seen it.
Good. It was good.
Yeah, meat puppet.
Yeah, we went all over the place.
Swanson, Bronson, Johnson loved hearing you making sounds over Dan talking.
Oh, yes.
It's all I got. You need a soundboard, Mike said. Oh, good luck, Taylor. Taking veterinarian boards tomorrow.
Excellent. Good luck. Kill it.
Hey, Stephen Dix.
So, yes.
I never listened to the erotica.
The erotica was strange. He had me read two different stories. The first one was a little funny. The second one, Dan thought it was funny as well. I didn't think it as much as the first, but just some lettuce.
I don't know. I don't know if that's lettuce or
Anybody
kale.
like ginger? Ginger root? Mm-mm-mm. I don't know if it's specifically healthy for you, but
Oh, how do you feel about Dan not wanting
hey,
to
Spin
do
Dallas.
YouTube?
I think he's right. See, Dan was doing these live streams on YouTube and then linking his patrons in on it. He isn't saving the audio at all. I mean, the video at all. So the video's gone. Unless it's on his Film It channel. Maybe it is. I have to
Hey,
go take a
Maria,
peek.
Utah.
On the beach, Vicky. All right. Way to go. I'm very happy to hear that. Down there in Florida, enjoying the beach. What's better? She's somewhere down near the south edge of the west coast. I forgot what she said. Fort Myers, maybe? Beer number 2, Bud says. Hi there, K1-ish. And Justin Callahan. How long have you been playing guitar, Rick? I'm self-taught. I started to take lessons when I was 11 or 12, but I didn't stick with it. I bought my own guitar with lawn mower cutting jobs, and I bought that in 1975, just before I turned 16. So I was like 15. I started with Mel Bay books, and then I went on to just getting some bands, music. Went out and got a Genesis transcriptions on one of their albums, and I could never get anywhere with that. Oh yeah, Meat Puppet, sure.
I agreed
Nope.
to send.
I started playing out
No, he didn't get any ladies
until
with that
I
guitar.
was 37, and I was already married for quite a while at that point. And I guess that was 7, 8 years in, because I got married when I turned 30 that year. So no, I have never had
Well,
any
Stephen, 20 degrees in
any
London,
woman or
1:30.
man come on to me because I was on the stage. I have done that. You know, I do a lot of my own.
Yeah, he didn't get me with his guitar, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I always liked the drummers.
Well, it's the lead singer that
I
really
do
gets
like
it.
Phil Collins.
She does like Phil. Yep. And she actually likes Peter Gabriel too. When I tell her he's sang that song, I have to distinguish
I
between
like
the
Mickey
two.
Dolenz of the Monkees, if
Aw.
anyone remember them.
Old Mickey Dolenz.
He's still around.
Yes, he's still around. And also Mike Nesmith is still around. They're the only two alive. The other two passed on, sadly. We did see Peter Tork one time play in a blues band
That's a tattoo.
at the here in town. He was touring through the area.
Hello, Gmail.
Swanson, being a drummer sucks. Carrying all the drums, keeping people from trying to steal your stuff. Ah, you played 8x10 in a day.
Hey, Swanson, are you a drummer?
Apparently, I went there and used to do their.
Yeah, the correction, the white correction liquid. Yeah, I remember that.
I did open mic nights on Wednesday nights at the 8x10 for a couple of months, and then I went down to Fells Point and did Ledbetter's and the Admiral's Cup because they were two places right around the corner from one another. I could get
But
in
you know,
and
Swanson,
get two 15s instead of just one at 8x10. So, but that's how I started out. My guitar, all by myself, my original compositions, and hey, it was good enough that it
hey, well, the monkey.
got me to start original music band.
That's the first group I ever saw in concert were the Monkees. My graduation from 8th grade.
How's your Pearl River?
You may have some.
I don't know. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's your favorite guitar to play?
acoustic. Whatever. I have a Yamaha, and I have a Court,
Sorry about that, Mike.
a classical that's I don't even know what the make is.
I just saw Bob Ross on the TV the other day.
Actually, I have two Yamaha acoustics. I have they're not the Gibson. Epiphone is my electric guitar, and I have a Fender bass, basically a jazz bass. It is fretted bass. I love playing the bass too. It's not my primary instrument. I don't probably play it close to what a bassist, a true bassist, would want to play, but I love the tone I can pull out of the bass, and almost play it more as a rhythm, not a rhythm, but as a another melody maker, and instead of just as the holding the rhythm,
Okay,
holding the
what
beat.
instrument is that?
George Harrison had an Epiphone. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Stick the guitar primarily too. But Epiphones used to be good copies, at least, years ago. I'm not sure about now. But certainly if you can afford it, I had to go for the Gibson. But the reason I didn't go for the Gibson was the cost. Plus, the Gibsons, my God, they're heavy. They are heavy guitars. And especially if you're an older guy like myself, older gal, you don't need more weight. You need less weight. We were just talking about the Keys and Key West. Of course, down just before you get into the Keys, you have the great snorkeling at the just into Bahia Honda State Park, and then before that, even when you're on the way to just getting into the Keys out of Miami, that whole area there is great for snorkeling, diving. Every month or so. Spin Dallas took advantage of that situation. That
Oh
was
yeah,
good.
we've been snorkeling. Where was your favorite place to snorkel?
It was Bahia Honda.
Really?
Or
so?
no. I think you're right. Hawaii on the east side. Hilo, the Hilo side of the Big Island. The water, the blue, Azure blue, I believe it is called. It's kind of a dark, deep blue, and the water is just tremendous. An air guitar, Steve, you're lucky. It has automatic tuning. Automatic. You don't even know it's tuned. It just tunes for you. But you got to make sure you have the right strap for your air guitar. You don't want it to fall
Hey,
off
I was surprised
while
when
you're
I
playing.
saw the chickens walking around in Key West.
Chickens everywhere, weren't they? I thought that the chickens might have been somebody's stock for their restaurant because they had a lot of chicken dishes there, but help me. Oh, you're chilling too.
Sorry about that.
Both of us eating at the same time. So sorry. So did they play the All-Star game? Or is that tonight? Or was it last night? Anybody know?
Want a avocado cook?
Yeah. Is that what this is? Thank you. I know this was All-Star week. It was Tuesday. Okay. So now
It was Tuesday.
is it we back to the second half of the season? So there is a couple of spicy California, and these are called Crunchy Roll. They have some.
Eel.
It's eel, and it's got panko flakes to make it crunchy, and then it's got other stuff in it.
Hey, Joanne.
These people, I'm telling
You
you,
can show them this.
oh,
That's a Pearl River roll.
Pearl River roll, cream cheese, shrimp, fake crab.
Yeah, I prefer real crab, but you may have it.
And it's a white seaweed wrap.
I've actually started to ask for that on my veggie one, the avocado and cucumber.
It just looks like
It's more tender.
it's clear, basically. They say white, but so you see the rice, there's no dark green. Oh, Jimmy Rick. Okay. He wants me to eat slower with more eye contact.
Just stuff it in your mouth and chew. I only eat the stuff that's cooked. I don't eat anything raw.
Wow.
All right, give it up.
So is there a person in here that needs an emergency cleansing? I got a note before the show, and they said, please, I need an emergency cleansing. So if you're here, let me know. Nope. Mike's ready, buddy. You're always ready, Mike.
And Jimmy Root.
But you want me to get like a garden hose and stick it up your butt. Not on too strongly. Just enough to take care of the job. We don't want to blow you apart. Call and blow, yes. That was the title of a commercial on SNL. And it was about a cereal. And as this commercial went on, they start to talk to the guy. So, what are you eating? Bran cereal. Oh, do you think that's great for fiber? Oh, yeah. Well, you should get whatever they call it, colon blow.
Oh,
Why? Because colon blow, one bowl of colon blow is like 250 bowls of your bran flakes. And all of a sudden he's like lifted up onto a pile of bowls of this stuff. And he goes on and they say something, well, then you should get super colon blow. And of course, the mountain builds further. I'm not sure if you ever saw that commercial on SNL, but it's a pretty good one. And it just sort of popped into my head when someone typed colon blow. Yes, that was Phil Hartman. Yes, God bless the man. Sorry we've lost him so young, too. Phil was a good comedian. Definitely was. He had his own show. I think it was about it was either about a news show or it was about a newspaper. I forget, but and I watched that too. You want me to play something?
would you hand me a napkin, please?
I thought about
Thank you.
doing that, but I have to admit, I've been involved in this and that, and I haven't even picked up the guitar
You
for a
can't
month.
even get to a guitar right now.
My basement is under renovation, and a lot of my stuff is all piled up in a corner. So I'm hoping to get. Darlene's doing most of the work. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the project moves on quicker so we can get this done. Maybe even before the month's out. I don't know if we can, but that would be a nice thought.
I would love it.
So we can start to reuse our basement again.
We could cast.
We could
From
do a
down there.
broadcast from there. Yes, we could. Norm McDonald's weekend update. Yes.
Oh no,
Hilarious
I'm
guy.
not a drummer. I just like drummers.
No, she likes to kick, but that has nothing to do with drums.
No.
It just has to do with me and having said something I shouldn't have. Especially during these live streams.
There is not going to be a swing in the basement. We don't have enough room for all the stuff we're putting down there now.
A swing.
Oh, it's Swanson, Bronson, Johnson.
Swanson, it's already got the one in the bedroom that hangs from the ceiling.
No, if they're doing any of those procedures to me, they better give me as many drugs as possible. I do not want to be awake. Thank you, Wilby.
Hi, Wilby. How are you? What is new? So we tried to sort of go for it, but I will.
Go for what?
We ask each episode if there is anyone in the audience where this is their first time.
But
Is
it's
anybody here a first timer? Kim Baird. How you doing, Kim? Thank you very much.
somebody's mom's birthday is Sunday.
Someone's mother's birthday.
Spin to Soul. Did I say that correctly?
Okay, Spider Soul or whatever.
Yeah. We
And
need a name if he's going to sing.
I could sing to your mother. Be nice if she was watching somehow, or you could, I don't know, record it with another phone if you had two of them there.
Oh, Dylan's fine.
Who? Dan Stillen?
Yeah.
Dan Stillen's, he's really a very nice man. And,
The son said, "Is Dylan okay? I worry about that sweet lad."
no, he's fine. He's fine. Just was over there last night. Like I said, I did a podcast. We recorded one. If I have the energy, I'm supposed to be going out tonight and joining them ghost hunting
When were you going to tell me this?
during the show, I guess.
Oh, that's yeah. Yeah, he just pops it in there.
Dylan's been very busy.
Oh,
Veronica's got a birthday.
That might be Spinsoul's mom. I'm not sure.
Bud, you are? You drinking too many red hots? Or do you drink that, what's that called?
Mm.
The whiskey that tastes like cinnamon?
Fireball.
No, it's not Butterball. It's got something.
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay. Fireballs. Is that what you're talking about? Where is here, Timinator? Kim, you are. I got to join you.
Did you see Kim's donation?
I did. I thanked her.
Okay. Just making sure.
Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. It is the real thing. I used to drink it, but I really can't stand IPAs anymore. They just dry me up like the desert. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I had someone say,
You have to sing happy birthday to Veronica before I forget the name.
all right, so who is this Veronica?
I think it might be.
Is it a Veronica, one of the fans, Veronica? Is it Veronica, the name of the mother?
I think it's the name of the mother, but I'm not 100% sure.
Nerve attacks for love. All right, well, there's someone named Veronica who's having a birthday.
Melbourne. Hey, Jason, glad you
Okay.
didn't make it.
So
Hi, Jason.
I'm about to sing. Are you ready? Here it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Veronica. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Coach Cheese is in the room. My friend Coach Cheese, or Curly Cheddar. I don't know where he might be because I think that he and Danny Boy will be hooking up first.
He said he's waiting.
He's waiting for, you're waiting for the word from Dan that he is awake.
Curly Cheddar says he's shitting in Dylan's toilet.
Oh! Well, that is a new one. I hope it was clean in there. I bet you it was actually spotless. But, Dylan has a bidet, so there's no toilet paper in there.
Ugh.
I'm just kidding. Oh, God, so graphic. Thank you for sharing, Coaches. Is anybody else chewing 2 milligrams of nicotine gum? Skull. Yeah, right. That nasty stuff.
Ooh, fruity. That's right.
Just smoke pot and throw the cigarettes away and enjoy pot and forget cigarettes. You're going to smoke something, smoke pot. Right? Swedish snooze.
Yay, Jason.
Swedish snooze. Snuffs? I guess maybe it was snuff, not snoo. Make sure you swab afterward. That sounds interesting. Bidets are the best, but you need to use them with toilet paper. Ah.
Oh, how'd you do, Brendan?
Jason, you quit 8 years ago and you're still off? Good for you. I don't know how he did it, but look, it worked. So maybe you should ask Jason Shunwise how he was so wise and quit smoking. Cold turkey. Boom. That's it. Cold turkey. It's really takes personal fortitude, and it's a very addictive substance, nicotine. It hangs up there
Oh,
with
Maria, and you talk, quit at
heroin.
91. Good for you. I love to hear it when somebody has quit smoking or never smoked. I think everyone in my family, on my side,
They smoked
passed,
as a result.
if not directly, definitely indirectly.
It had an impact.
Yep. My father, my mother, my sister, my brother. Hey, Vicky, I haven't either. I've never smoked. I was the only one in my family who never did. Oh, she liked it. She liked the gummies.
Oh yeah, good. Glad that worked out. And Tim's never, or what? Tim Weber's never smoked anything. Do you ever light a campfire? Do you ever
don't
barbecue?
No,
All
don't
right,
be doing
all right.
that. No, that's different. Yeah, some people can do that. And we ran into a man who never smoked in his life and had lung cancer. So there's no guarantee either way.
Kim Baird asking personal PayPal. We do.
Okay, I'll put it out there.
So you're asking, we're about to post our personal PayPal. And as it's a personal, please make sure you indicate it is a gift when you give. Thank you very much. Because that's what your intention is, right? I'm just drinking beer out of a beer bottle.
I'm drinking the vodka.
Yeah, Darlene is a vodka drinker. That's her spirit of choice.
Hey, you did it, Jimmy Rick. It went through.
What?
He said he was sorry. He didn't know.
Oh no, it worked out, Jimmy. Yeah.
He knows. I'll let him know.
Now Jimmy used the same one
Yes.
because what we have this stock of, I don't know, it's maybe 15 now, 2X and 3X Dan Bell T-shirts, a heavy short sleeve T-shirt that we created for the 2019 Mothman Festival. So that's our stuff we had outside of our initial investment to start this store. And by the way, we do have a store at ricksarahstar.com. Now, some time ago, we added T-shirts because people said they love to get a T-shirt. So there's 91 of you in the room. I want to ask if anybody has a guess as to how many shirts we have sold over the past year and a half.
I think a year.
Year, maybe. Okay, maybe it hadn't been a year and a half.
Almost a year.
We've sold only 25 shirts in the period of time of a year.
Hey, Skyclad.
So, just 25. That's all. So, I am so glad I didn't produce a lot of T-shirts and held them as stock. Well, Paul is available, but it just takes money. They're somewhere around $25, plus or minus. It depends on
the
size
and where it's
being shipped.
Unfortunately, anyone in Europe has to pay
Value-added tax.
yeah, along with everything else.
It's not my rule. And Raven has one. So there's 25 people out there that can testify about our shirts. Right. But
we have some small stuff. We still have keychains. We have
little stuff mostly.
Coasters.
The coasters that we got for the 1 year anniversary of the cocktail hour. Stickers for the cocktail hour. Stickers for the channel. All right, we already said everything. Joey and Melissa, it's 25. That was the answer. Thank you all for playing the game. There's no prizes. I even modeled mine. Normal has modeled it.
Yeah, cut them off. It looks better that way.
Yeah,
Anyway,
cut them off
Todd.
that way. Make it that way instead of just getting a beater type shirt. What do they call them? A wife beater. Unless they're a female shirt, then I guess they're a husband beater. Is that right?
What's his?
Stephen Dix has got it. A shirt. I
Hey,
don't know
we'll
which
keep
one.
that in mind, Brendan.
What was that?
So that if you ever want designs, I can make some art for you.
Oh well, thank you. But very much appreciated. We have to see how it goes. I mean, I really don't see the sense in it. If we have 3 designs out there, I believe. We have the Motel Chicken.
No, that is not out there. We have
2 is only?
Yeah, it's
We
only
never
out-
had Motel Chicken time?
No,
I thought that that was done.
no. Not
Okay.
to my knowledge. We have the cocktail and the channel.
Oh, well. Skyclad Wanderer. Because it so happens that I have too many t-shirts, this beer is on me.
Thank you.
I got a new job and I'm spreading the love. And do me a favor and listen to King Buffalo. King Buffalo. I'll give him a shot.
Hi, Karen.
Thank you for the tip. I'll give it a shot. Please include Darlene in future
No.
merch offerings. Oh yeah,
No.
Darlene, yeah.
No.
As an item,
No.
you're so funny. so apparently Paul wants me to actually have Darlene
good.
as an item on the store. Would you want to rent her by the hour or by the night?
Yay, Derek. Thank you.
So it's $1,000 an hour, and you can get a discount $20,000 for 24 hours. So instead of paying $24,000, you save $4,000 buying it by the day. So Paul, are you ready? Do you want to pay for an hour or a day? Don't miss that discount. Something else I did that I never got anybody to take me up on.
Uh-oh.
Party with Rick, remember that idea?
Yeah.
I put out the idea of I would come to your party.
Thanks, Muffin.
I would drive one way, an hour. If it was more than a drive of 1 hour one way,
Jimmy, Rick, is it worth it then?
what's that?
They only need 5 minutes.
Ah! Well, for like, well, you just go look online. They have these machines for men
Don't you do
or
that.
women. They're battery operated, and they pleasure you. Get one of them, and you'll have it for many hours.
Let me tell you a story about that. Apparently, on one of the podcasts, him and Dan were either talking about it on the podcast or on a break. Well, Rick had to look it up on Amazon. Well, guess what? It's not his account, it's my account. So the next time I open up my Amazon, I get recently viewed. And I'm going, what the
It was
is
it
that?
was the design of the fleshlight with the vibrating emotion that goes like this, and emotion that goes like that, and inside of the fleshlight.
Oh, is Danielle leaving? Good night, Danielle.
Danielle, love you, honey. Thank you for being with us. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, the pocket fanny.
Is that what it's called?
No, as the Brits say, the pocket fanny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a self-pleasuring device, battery powered. And I know one person who bought one, and they said it really works well.
It wasn't Rick.
It was somebody I know very well in entertainment you might consider me to be like an understudy to them. Yes, that person has procured one, and they really
Good night,
like
Robert.
it.
I'm
It
glad
makes
you made
them
it.
smile a lot. It helped to release their tension.
Good night, Danielle. Hope we
Fruity,
see
you know, it
you
wasn't
Tuesday.
me because the thing cost $150.
It does. Not on Amazon, it didn't.
What?
It didn't.
Oh, they were less.
Yeah.
I guess if you buy it from an exclusive store.
You are correct, Swanson Bronson Johnson.
Oh yeah?
He said, does it rhyme with man?
Yeah, the person's name rhymes with man. And his name's not Fran.
Let me see.
And it's not Japan. And if I worried that Dan would watch the show and know that I just said that, I would worry about letting these things out. But since he certainly doesn't look at anything I produce,
He does once in a while.
he likes Another Odd Place. That's one series on my channel he likes. Pretty much that's it. But, it's okay because I don't like Dead Mall series much at all. To me, it's boring to look at buildings that were built for you to go buy
That's right,
junk.
Muzzy.
How many
The
people
person that rhymes
worship
with man is going to be
stores?
a word that rhymes with bad.
Uh-oh, Fruity's going to tell on me. Fruity, how could you? Oh. Send him an email. He won't reply. He won't read it. He'll just delete it. Send it to him. See, it's nice to know that a quality that Dan possesses is at my advantage. Lack of interest.
That's the only thing he doesn't like.
Corvettes. Yes, that's been a while since it's been kind of closed. I'm 62. What are you, 105? I did get a lot of childhood toys that were purchased at Corvettes. There was one
I
at
remember Corvettes and Two Guys.
Two Guys, yes.
Well, good. I mean, some people really like the Dead Mall series.
There's one series that Dan put out that I think is phenomenal. It's a little show called Another Dirty Room. Have you ever heard that one? It's a pretty good show. Especially the actors. The reality actors that are in this. A guy named Brennan and a guy named Rick. They do a very good job.
No need to be sorry. If you like the series, that's great.
I'm selling some delicious clemonade and some hot clem chowder if you're interested. Offer is on the table for anyone. Interestingly, each one of those has the root of his last name, Clem. So Mike Clemen's lemonade is Clemonade. And of course his clam chowder is Clem chowder. Trouble with the second one is Clem rhymes with phlegm. And I was automatically in my mind thinking of phlegm chowder, which I think would be totally gross. Because I wouldn't want one spoonful. So I'd use a fork to make sure it all went through.
Ew.
You like Rick being spicy? That's a good thing. I like a spice. I even like pepper. But I don't like salt.
Good night, Ty. Come
But I
back.
do like no salt. Bye, Ty. Peace, buddy. Dalton Lanier.
Dalton.
Thank you, Dalton. Very attractive animation. Did you create that or did you just select it?
Oh, he takes
He's
turmeric every day.
he's pulling his heart out of his chest and throwing it at me. Yes, turmeric or turmeric.
However you say it.
It's supposed to help reduce inflammation, so I added that as a supplement a year or so ago.
Oh, longer than that, I was still working.
Maybe a couple years now.
Yep.
And I do eat supplements. I have some things that are required supplements to help with to get in the way of growing kidney stones. A lot of potassium, because unfortunately I lose potassium with my number ones. You know what I mean? So I constantly have to rebuild that. What is the worst job I've ever had?
Delivering phone books.
That was one of them. Yes, we decided as we were dating that we would try to do something for extra bucks. And at that point, the local telephone company, twice a year, they would get people to deliver telephone books. So you'd come to their, whatever the location was, they'd give you a list of all the houses in your route, and they'd load you up with the books.
Thanks,
Tyler Shreve, thank you. So these things, if you can remember how big a telephone book was, they're about 4 inches thick. And I think it was 2 of them, at least, we were delivering.
You mean two?
Were we doing the white pages and yellow pages?
I think it was just the white pages.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was. It was like Bell Atlantic for the Mid-Atlantic, or for Baltimore, I guess it was.
Yeah, it had to be like 35 years ago.
Very primitive. They didn't have this on a website that you had to pay $10 to get the information.
Everybody got a phone book because everybody had landlines. We're talking 35
We're
years
talking
ago.
mostly people didn't have cell phones.
They weren't
And certainly
around
they
then.
weren't, well, they might have had them, but cell phones, remember, they were really for business only, or they were for government only. But actually, surprisingly, the technology of a cellular phone goes back pretty far. Maybe even the 30s, believe it or not.
I'm talking about 35 years ago. When we
But
were
around
delivering
here,
phone books.
so 30 years ago, hence here. So around 1985, somewhere in that range.
Well, something like that.
Fun fact, the Baltimore Orioles are not named after the city of Baltimore. They're named after Lord Baltimore, a general who wore black and orange.
Wow, I never knew that.
So the bird was named the Oriole. Why? So I don't know, but it's also been accepted as the state bird. And I'm assuming, of course, the name of Oriole was given to these birds long before a baseball team.
You talking about big backs, or you talking about
Orioles is
dudes?
Latin for torture. That's what it is this season, Swans. What are you talking about? It's called, I think it means at least 20 games out of first place. 20 or more. Yeah, that's about it. How is Venus hotter than Mercury? That is unbelievable. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. And then it's Venus. But Venus has an atmosphere, and it traps the heat below the atmosphere. So the temperature is super hot. It's like a example of greenhouse theory gases and heating gone on steroids.
So are you a good pitcher, Swanson Bronson Johnson?
But
Yeah, I bet your anus
Mike,
is
your
big.
anus is hotter, I bet, than mine. Definitely your ass is hotter. It's in the eyes of the beholder, and I behold your ass is hot. You sick. Sick people. My worst job was working for a club. Downtown Pontiac. Underage to drink. That sucked too. Just get hot girls to dance on poles. The club is now called Clutch Cargoes. It's closed. Well, I don't know if this is Joey or Melissa, but if it is Joey, I hope you weren't dancing on the pole. You were just treating the girls terribly and making them debase their personal pride for basic money and sustenances. You are horrible. How could you do that, Joe?
Hey, it was a job.
Does Pink Harlequin know that Hershey, Pennsylvania, is only like 45 minutes from us?
Don't know.
Because if you want Hershey squirts, that's where you go.
Hey, good for you, Swanson Bronson Johnson.
They have
Are you still in this area?
a machine that will dispense it and squirt it right in your face if you want. You lick it.
Oh, good night, Stephen Dix, or should I say good morning? Get some sleep.
Good
We'll
morning,
see you
Stephen.
Tuesday.
Sleepy bye. Have a nice weekend. It is Friday, right?
Yes.
Because it's Saturday to me every day. That's what the
Yes, they still get a Hershey
the pensioners say. It's a pensioner's joke.
Oh, that does seem a little strange.
Oh.
Office manager for a crematorium. Edna.
Yeah. I recently started getting email with job offers for all these different, yes, third Martian, in your mouth. But it's
Ew.
chocolate. It's not what the Hershey squirt connotation is. I can show you. We have a bottle of Hershey squirt right in the other room. I could prove it. I could squirt some right in my mouth right now. That would look pretty weird, wouldn't it? I need
That's
Gmail.
great, Swanson.
Gmail, Honda's Paul. You need Gmail. Why did you say that? Because your name's not Gmail. It's Paul. I don't know where he came up with this clever name to hide his identity. Yeah, good old PA, of course. You know where PA is. You've been there a couple of times recently, I think. Hershey Squirt means something else in my area. Fruity, you're correct. It does mean that. He got the Hershey Squirts. That means he has diarrhea. It's a term from my childhood. Unless somebody in this current generation or the one just behind it decided to make a
They
new...
think that plant needs water.
To tell you the truth, it does. But it has some moisture in it. That's supposed to be someone else's job to keep the plants watered inside. But I cut her slack because it's my mom. She must not be watching the program live or she'd have run in here. That's not my job. Who said that was my job? My poor mom. She really hates bad news. But she watches the news, which is mostly bad. So I'm in the office working, and then she's out here for an hour before the news is on television. She's listening to stuff through her cell phone. And I can hear it all the way in the office, so I almost can follow along. No! You're kidding! Oh my God! I can't believe this! Not again! Every couple of minutes, something like that's coming out from my mom. I said, Mom, turn off the news, cut your cell phone off. Just sit outside and listen to the birds. Or I've tried to get her to do it, but she, is a very curious, interested person, and she's concerned about all the things going wrong in the world at the same time. She thinks it's like the last days, but
Armageddon.
people have been saying it's the last days since the 2nd century AD. Then she says, my phone isn't even on. Oh, her phone does kill her. She is challenged by that stupid little computer that's called her cell phone. She had an iPhone. And she had an iPad. Because, of course, iPad, iPhone, they work very similarly. An iPad almost can be a giant telephone. If you want to use it as a phone, you can. Or you can use the iPhone as a device like to read books and such, although the screen's smaller, she prefers that. But instead, she has an Android phone and hardly ever uses her iPad anymore. Because she unlearned Apple to learn Google, and she doesn't know half of what she needs to know about Google. And
she can make a call. She can do a text. She can do Duo.
Well,
that's all she needs.
Oh, the plant, yeah, it's a Good Shepherd plant or a shepherd plant. I don't know if it says good or not, but that's what it is. They
what
don't.
What did it do, Swanson?
An Android is just a B-rated iPhone.
I have a Galaxy. I like my Galaxy. I would not use an iPhone. I wouldn't get one of those ones that fold either.
A flip phone?
No, they have the new kind where you're the
new
Galaxy.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know. I don't know.
I mean, all this stuff.
Hey, Gmail.
How about the computer, the Surface? Just a bunch of parts made to break, so you have to get another one. Isn't that right? Anybody ever have a Microsoft Surface or whatever it's called?
I don't know. I think I bought one.
Here's the person, they just have a pager. Good for you. I hated having a pager, though, because I would have to stop somewhere and find a payphone. So then I got...
Yeah, well, now you can't find a payphone.
No, they're all gone. Does Megadeth, Gigantor, does Uranus rotate? Really? I didn't know Uranus rotated. You should be in a zoo or something. That sounds really cool. That'd be a good exhibit.
Hey, I like that idea, Swanson.
What's that?
I used to press my pager button to get away from dull conversations with people.
Oh, right. Exactly. You just set it off on your own. Oh, I got a page. I got to go find out what they need. Work like a charm.
I'm glad you made it.
Where is he? Ryan Farriar. Hello there, Ryan. Welcome to the cocktail hour.
Paging Dr. Swanson.
Dr. Swanson.
Hey, Nipple Butt.
Nipple Butt's in here too?
Yeah.
Nipple Butt. Missed ya. How you been? So we have 93 people, and we have 93.
likes.
Well, it was 93 likes a second ago. That's excellent. We're not even trying because you just know where to go. Yo, Rick. Hello, Mario. How are you? Easy as pie, just some beer and puffing a little herb.
Hey, Abby, haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're back.
Hello, Abby.
It's not going to happen
Love
tonight,
you.
Meat Puppet.
What is Meat Puppet asking?
Want to see Drunk Rick.
I can't. If I'm supposed to,
Nipple Butt moved to California temporarily. I hope things are okay for you.
where in California are you? I hope you're not near a fire. All these fires, it's getting me all burned up. It's sad too. All the loss of all these trees and the
Property,
the
lights.
plants and people losing homes. What devastation.
Oh, I had to fill the car up with gas, by the way. The gas light was on.
It was a quarter.
What?
I brought it home and had a quarter.
It did not.
Did?
No.
Maybe someone siphoned our gas.
No. It came on after we looked for the dogs. So it was
Wow.
low when you got home this morning. Oh, and the last
Alton.
time, look, the last time you went down Dan's and you came home and I
Yes.
got in my car,
Yes.
the tire pressure light was on. I had to go put air in all four tires.
I tell you, I really mess
So
around with your car.
today I get in after you use my car and I had to go get gas. If you're using my car tonight, I get in it tomorrow, I don't want to have to do anything.
Poor Darlene. I mess up her car. She has to maintain it after I use it.
You could take the trash out of the back.
I could take the trash out, yeah. That's in
But
your
that's
car.
from both of us, yeah. That's
Well.
from the trip back from Tennessee.
It's mostly plastic bottles.
Mario, are you complaining or bragging?
What's he got too
I'm
much?
high as shit.
Oh, he is, eh? Well, that's a good thing. You paid good money for that. Enjoy it. I mean, unless somebody treated you.
No, Mike. That's not nice.
You're with your mommy, nipple butt. That's cool. Hope she's well. I know how it is to live with mommy. I have my mommy with me virtually 52 weeks a year. I'm so lucky. Really, I love having her with us because I wouldn't want it any other way. I certainly wouldn't want her to be on her own. And really, she does her own thing. She's just a roommate almost, right? Does her own laundry.
Mm-hmm.
So, she's like a kind of 91-year-old teenager. She has a couple of guys she sort of gives an eye at. She has her girlfriend. She does exercise, goes to the club. It's called the Senior Center for her exercise. And then they go out for a special lunch at the gourmet restaurant, Dunkin' Donuts, and get a nutritious coffee and donut breakfast. She has a handful of ladies that she either does whatever their exercise routine is, and she also is doing line dancing. She moves her butt more than I do.
Yes, she does.
I mean, did I move my own butt? Not that I move her butt. She's able to move her butt pretty well, apparently.
That's right, bud.
Thank you, easy as pie. Yeah,
Oh, it does not,
it's
Swanson.
we live in her place in Florida, and then she lives in our place in Maryland. So it's a yin yang thing. Guano bowls.
Yeah, you definitely saw his butt a little while ago.
Oh, she doesn't show her butt as much as I do. I know. I think my butt's cute though. Don't you like it, Brendan? Maybe you don't like it as much as other butts, but it's pretty good for a 61-year-old butt. It's been sitting on a lot of things for a long time, and it's still able to hang. It hangs better than other parts of my body below my waist. Yes, it's certainly got the length on little Wormy. Are you going to hit me with your sticks? You have a great muffin? Thank you. Rick has a nice butt. Damn, I can't believe I'm getting all these compliments of people. I hope that you'd liked when I give you a peek, but you really like it. Wow. I'll have to do something again for you. Maybe I'll get Darlene to help me. Maybe I'll do some water things, and I'll come up and like a humpback whale. You'll see my fluke pop up. And then I'll go back into the water. I'll be more like a narwhal than a elegant, maybe a sperm whale. I could be a sperm whale, Dan. What do you mean? I can only be a minky? Oh my God, that's a terrible, terrible cut down. Coming out of my own head. A narwhal, yeah. Just like sung by the B-52s. The song Rock Lobster. You know, that was their first single.
Was it?
They started out in like 1978. A dugong. Is that like a manatee? Are those dugongs? You know, I tried to say that name about a year and a half ago, and I said it differently. I was not quite precise.
What name?
Dugong.
What is a dugong?
It's the group of animals that include the manatee. And then apparently there's also a dugong in the Indian Ocean as well, native to India, of course, the nation subcontinent. Rick Lobster, no, is a Cyrenian, a Cyrenian. What is a Cyrenian? I've never even heard of that.
Syria? I don't know.
Like a siren. I was thinking they were even bringing them up. We call them dugongs in Australia. Do you have a species in Australia too that's similar to our manatee in Florida? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Wow, we are already there. And we're almost at the end of our time together tonight. I didn't know that was coming.
It's a manatee, just another name for it.
Just another name for a manatee? Mm-hmm. So, what is happening to the manatees? They're dying. They're starving. It's really a scary thing that we're losing so many of them as well. Oh, okay. I got you, Spin Dallas. Thank you for that information. That the dugongs, they were also called sireniums or sirens, named after stories from sailors mistaking them for women. Or I guess even, I'm losing the name, mermaids. Sorry. Pandas are no longer
Oh, Jimmy Rick.
he panda steak. That was okay, Jimmy Ricky. I don't know why we would eat that, but the rock lobster does exist. The Earth's climate is going to change no matter what, though. It's going to burn up no matter what. Brendan L., I really hope that something can be done by humans collectively so we can avoid that fiery end. But you may be right. Well, guys, we've met that time. It is the end of the show. I know it's always hard to hear that, but we will be back. We do it twice a week, and we're not stopping now. Thank you to all the super chatters.
Good
Thank
night,
you for all the
everybody.
likes. I got 103 likes. So we're fully stocked in our dilithium crystals. Thank you. And we will be back Tuesday. And tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to finish up that video for my tour of Nashville, Tennessee and the general area. And we will be putting it up tomorrow. Keep an eye open for a release. I'll put a notice up. I'll start with a note in the community board so that you'll see that come into the messages if you just check. I'll even post a little Rick's Bit video to let you know it's coming. So I'll give you both little reminders, and I'll make it a premiere, and I'll hang out with you when we watch it. The length of this one is shorter. It's about 16 minutes, so it's not going to be a long period of time. I might even shave a little more off of it when I edit, but I hope that you like it, and I always have fun making these videos up for you all. After this, I hope to get back into another Odd Place video, and it's going to be follow-up to Gomper's School. And I hope that you will enjoy that when it comes. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
God bless you all.
everyone.
Have a great time
See you
this
Tuesday.
weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Get out if you can. Enjoy some fresh air, especially those that work in offices and such all week. And, as always, peace.